Welcome to El Arte. Located in downtown San Diego, this is a showroom where you can handpick tailored items to fit your unique style, personality, and needs. Shopping has never felt or looked so good. We are inside the beautiful El Arte showroom, and you call it a workroom too, Ramiro, because you do a lot of work here. What kind of work do you enjoy doing?
So basically, all our work is custom made. So every single project, it is very enjoyable because there's not one that's the same as the other. Each one is unique in its own way, different areas, different tastes. So everything's always different.
Ramiro Contreras and his love for design can be traced back to his roots. His family has been in the design business in San Diego for more than 40 years.
So my mother originally started the business in 1982. I grew up around the workroom. I used to make my own stuff. I used to play with, I would build the things out of wood, and I would cover them myself at very young, until my father agreed to pay me for some of the stuff that I was doing. And that's just when my love for it actually began.
Fast forward to today, and he is now the owner of his own business, El Arte.
I just wanted to branch out, mainly because I was an art major in school, so you know, art has always been a big part of me. I just wanted to do like a more artistic twist to what my mom and my sister had already established. You know, they have a great business going, and I just, I've always been a little more, I've always leaned a little more towards the upholstery part. And, you know, I started doing upholstery, I started painting on the actual fabrics, I started doing, you know, like my own designs. So I just felt like I needed to do, you know, my own version of, you know, what was already established.
We've talked a lot about upholstery, but you have other services as well. Draperies, you can do in-home theaters. What are some of the other projects you work on?
Yeah, so also too, our specialty is draperies. You know, we do valances, we do shades, we do Roman shades. And we do a lot of theaters. We do wall upholstery as well. You know, it's not just theaters, we also do, you know, dining areas and powder rooms. So, you know, they're all slowly coming back. So, you know, we're doing a lot of that now.
But his ambitions aren't limited to home decor. Ramiro and his partner Andres have big dreams.
Yes, so basically we're working quite a bit on getting, you know, more restaurants, boutique hotels and stuff like that. So, you know, I'm very, very interested in, you know, like just working with the designers, and, you know, it's usually like a big project like that requires a few of us. So, you know, it's definitely one of the projects that I do look forward to.
Design is only half of the project. The financial and logistical aspects are handled by Andres Amata, and he admits handling big projects all the way to the end, while it is rewarding, it can also be tough.
Well, sometimes it's easy. It's like very easygoing, but sometimes it's very hard. When we finish the project, we think, oh my gosh, thank you.
Because these are more than just projects. This is an emotional journey for their clients as they work together to transform one's most personal spaces.
Yeah, so it's not just it's not just the creative thought process, but also, you know, I love to get in there. I love to do things with my hands. I still do we still do theaters. You know, I still go out there and do the theaters myself. So just the feeling of creating something with your hand, that's close to my heart. It always gets me.